Hey guys, so I'm going to show you guys what Magnum products I use and why I use them. First off, we're going to start with Mimic. So Mimic is it's a supplement you take with your highest carb meal. So for me, that would be my post-workout meal and then my last meal of the day. Those are my two meals that have the highest carbs. And what Mimic does is it helps to shuttle the carbs into your muscle, so it's not going to be stored as fat. And when you shuttle those carbs into your muscle, then your body's actually utilizing. It's so windy, oh my god. So when the carbs are shuttled to your muscle, then it's less likely to be stored as fat, and you're going to have a better pump, you're going to have better vascularity, you're going to be leaner, you're going to look harder. It's just a great supplement to take. So yes, I take this with my highest carb meals every day, so I take 2 a day in total. So the next thing I take is HardMagnum. So HardMagnum, it's L-carnitine. And the biggest problem with L-carnitine is that it's excreted in your urine because it's not fully absorbed by your body. So in order for your body to absorb L-carnitine, you need to have an insulin spike. But people who use L-carnitine are usually dieting because it helps you burn fat. And usually when you're dieting, you're not going to have a huge insulin spike because you're not eating many carbs. And even if you are, you're probably not taking L-carnitine at the same time as you're having that insulin spike with that high carb meal. So what happens is when you take L-carnitine and there's no insulin spike, or it pulls around your muscle and doesn't actually go into the muscle, and so then it's not utilized. But with HardMagnum, which is Magnum's product, it is the most absorbable form of L-carnitine, so it's going to be shuttled right into your muscle. Your body's going to actually use the L-carnitine, and you're going to get better results because your body's using the L-carnitine to burn fat. So L-carnitine helps to burn fat, and it does increase your body temperature as well, which will help you sweat. Next, we have the new Pre-4. So the good thing about Pre-4 is that it has 2 types of caffeine in it. It has the caffeine endogenous, and it has the dicaffeine malate. So what this does is the 2 different types of caffeine help to stabilize the caffeine that's in your body, whereas other pre-workouts, they only have 1 type of caffeine, so you get really high, you feel really good, but then you crash afterward. But when you have the 2 blends of L-carnitine, what happens is it gives you more of it still breaks you up, but you're not going to crash down. It has like a buffer system, so you're slowly going to come down and you won't feel a crash. It also has citrulline malate, so you're going to have a really good pump in the gym, you're going to have the veins, it's going to make you feel good, and it tastes good. Next we have Afterburn. So Afterburn you take at bedtime, and it is a non-stimulant fat burner. So there's nothing in this product that is going to that's going to give you energy or make you feel stimulated like caffeine would. There's nothing like that in there. It's actually, the instructions on the box say to take before bed, so that's how you know that there's no stimulants in it. It helps your body burn brown fat, and brown fat is what keeps your body warm. It's like the fluff, right? Like think about a bear, how it has extra fat to keep it warm. So it's burning that fat. Oh great, my fire alarm's going off. So it's burning that fat that's keeping you warm, so that's what it acts on. It's also an appetite suppressant, and like I said, a thermogenic, so it's going to increase your body temperature. And that's Afterburn. So you take 3 caps right before bed. My next favorite, my all-time favorite product that I would recommend anybody is Ebrake. So Ebrake is an anti-aromatase. So what that means is it's basically an anti-estrogen. So a lot of people are concerned with this because they feel it's going to mess up their hormonal balances, but what this product does is it helps to balance your hormones. It helps to get rid of negative estrogen, so your body is in a more stable state. So Ebrake is going to lower your bad estrogen, and so your estrogen is at a more stable level. No, it will not affect your periods. No, it does not affect fertility. It enhances the effectiveness of birth control. It's going to regulate your periods. It's going to flush water, and we all know that women hold water all in their hips, in their stomach, and their legs. It's going to flush this water. People notice results within 7 days. 7 days you will see water is flushing. One of the big things about Ebrake is, out of all our HardMagnum products, if you have 30 days and you want to see results, the one product we would recommend is Ebrake, because it guaranteed results within 30 days. Like, there's no going wrong with this, guys. Women and men can take this. It's amazing, and I honestly wouldn't go a day without this. I live by this. Another thing is, this is a really good product for people who are in menopause. As we know, in menopause, your hormones are all over the place, and it's a hard time because you just feel like an emotional wreck. So when you take Ebrake, it's going to help to balance out those hormones. It's going to make you feel good about yourself because you're flushing out that water, and you're just going to be more emotionally stable. So I honestly recommend Ebrake for everybody. And also, when you lower your bad estrogen levels, then your natural testosterone will be higher. Not that it's increasing your testosterone, but it's because it's suppressing your estrogen, which like that gap just means that your testosterone is going to naturally be higher. When your testosterone level is a little bit higher, then you're able to put on lean mass easier. Next, we have heat. It's a fat burner. So it's going to suppress your appetite, it's going to increase your core body temperature, you're going to notice that you're sweating like crazy, you're going to feel good about yourself. But the one thing to note about heat is that it is a stimulant. So it does have caffeine in it, and it will make you feel like you had a cup of coffee, and it's going to give you energy. But that's what fat burners are generally, and that's why people take them while dieting, because they don't have the energy. So having that stimulant is going to help you with your energy. And then the last product I have is our L-Glutamine. So L-Glutamine is key for recovery, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm big on gut health, and it's recommended to take at least 10 grams of glutamine a day for good gut health. Glutamine helps the small intestine, so I take glutamine personally for recovery in the gym and for gut health, so I get 2 for 1 bang of my buck when I use glutamine. So I recommend glutamine for anybody. If you are sore all the time and it's hindering your training in the gym, then you can't go as hard, right? And then the less you train, the less muscle you gain, and it's just a cycle. So get your recovery down right, get some glutamine in you, and go train harder. Oh, and the power just came on. Lovely.